Are your legs feeling weaker these days? Maybe you're struggling to walk longer distances, or you notice you get tired too quickly climbing the stairs. You might even feel like your legs don't have the same strength they used to. Now, many people think, oh, this is just normal aging. But what if I told you it could be something much more serious? In fact, weak legs could be an early warning sign of foot necrosis, a condition that can dramatically affect your independence, your mobility, and even your overall health. Imagine not being able to enjoy a simple walk with your grandchildren, or feeling scared of falling when you try to get up from a chair. These aren't just inconveniences, they're warning signs your body is sending you. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this as your future. In this video, I'm going to share simple foods, daily habits, and powerful lifestyle changes backed by science that can help protect your legs, strengthen your muscles, and keep you independent and active well into your golden years. So stay with me, because what you'll learn today could change the way you move, feel, and live every single day. Let's start by really understanding the problem. Weak legs. It sounds simple, but for seniors over 60, it can mean so much more than just feeling a little tired. Weakness in your legs can actually be an early sign of circulation problems that, if left unchecked, may progress into something very serious, like foot necrosis. Now, don't let that word scare you just yet. Foot necrosis simply means that parts of the tissue in your feet aren't getting enough blood supply. Without proper blood flow, the tissue begins to get damaged, and in some cases, it can even die. That's why doctors and health experts always stress the importance of paying attention to leg and foot health as we age. But here's the thing. Most people ignore the early signs. They think, oh, I'm just getting older. My legs are bound to get weaker. And while some slowing down is natural, leg weakness can also be your body waving a red flag, trying to tell you something important. Think about how much you rely on your legs every single day. Standing up from a chair, walking to the kitchen, going up the stairs, enjoying a morning walk in the park, or even just balancing while you garden or cook. Now imagine all those activities suddenly becoming difficult or even painful. It's not just inconvenient, it's frightening. For many seniors, this fear leads to something even worse, giving up on activities altogether. And when that happens, your independence slowly slips away. You might start relying on others for simple tasks. You might avoid leaving the house. You may feel embarrassed or even ashamed that your body isn't working the way it used to. And here's what's most heartbreaking. Many seniors don't realize that they're not alone. Millions of people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s experience the same struggles. But very few know that their weak legs could be connected to something deeper: poor circulation, blocked arteries, or nerve problems in their feet. This isn't just about muscle strength. It's about protecting your mobility, your confidence, and your independence. So if you've ever felt your legs give out after a short walk, if you've noticed more cramps, numbness, or even just fatigue in your legs, don't brush it off. This isn't about getting old. This is about taking charge of your health before a small problem becomes a big one. And the best part? There are clear, simple solutions you can start today. Foods, exercises, and daily habits that can improve circulation, build strength, and keep your legs strong and steady.
And that's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. Now that we understand the problem, let's talk about the solutions, because there are plenty of them, and they're easier than you think. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 powerful categories of solutions. Power foods, specific foods that naturally boost blood flow, strengthen your muscles, and protect your feet and legs from damage. These are simple, everyday foods you can add to your meals without making drastic changes. Safe and simple exercises. Movements you can do right at home without special equipment that will help you rebuild strength, improve circulation, and reduce your risk of falls. Daily routines. Small habits like foot checks, warm soaks, or short walks that make a huge difference when done consistently. Lifestyle tweaks. Easy adjustments like staying hydrated, improving your sleep, or managing stress, all of which work hand in hand with the other solutions to give you the best results. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete plan you can start today. A plan that doesn't just promise stronger legs, it promises freedom, independence, and confidence in every step you take. Before we dive into the specific solutions, it's important to understand what's really going on inside your body when your legs start to feel weak. Because once you know the why, the solutions will make a lot more sense, and you'll be more motivated to take action. So let's start with this big question. What is foot necrosis? In simple terms, foot necrosis happens when parts of the tissue in your foot don't get enough oxygen and nutrients. Why does that happen? Because the blood flow isn't strong enough. Your blood is like a delivery service. It brings oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. But if the roads, meaning your blood vessels, are narrowed, blocked, or weakened, those deliveries don't arrive. Over time, this poor circulation can damage tissues in your legs and feet. In severe cases, that's what doctors call necrosis. Now, why are seniors more vulnerable to this? Let's break it down. 1. Natural muscle loss, or sarcopenia. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass. In fact, research shows that after the age of 50, most people lose about 1 to 2% of their muscle every year. By the time you're in your 70s, this can add up to a 20 to 30% loss in muscle strength. Less muscle means less support for your joints and less strength for walking or standing. Weak muscles also affect circulation because strong muscles help push blood back toward the heart. 2. Slower circulation. Your heart is a pump, and your blood vessels are the pipes. With age, those pipes can stiffen or narrow. Conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes make things worse. When blood can't flow freely, your legs and feet don't get the oxygen they need. That's why you might feel cramps, numbness, or tingling. These are early warning signs that blood isn't reaching your tissues as it should. 3. Nutrient absorption declines. Another factor is nutrient absorption. Even if you're eating healthy foods, your body isn't as efficient as absorbing vitamins and minerals as it was when you were younger. Nutrients like vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins are crucial for muscle and nerve function. Without enough of them, your legs feel weaker and your risk for circulation problems goes up. 4. Medical conditions that add risk. Many seniors also deal with conditions like diabetes or peripheral artery disease. Both of these directly affect blood flow. Diabetes, for example, can damage blood vessels and nerves, making your feet less sensitive. You may not even notice small injuries, which can worsen if circulation is poor.
Now let's connect the science to what you actually feel. You go for a short walk and your legs get tired much faster than they used to. You notice cramps at night, especially in your calves. Your feet often feel cold, even when the room is warm. You get a pins and needles feeling, or sometimes your toes feel numb. Standing up from a chair feels harder, almost like your legs can't push you up strongly. These may seem like small annoyances, but they're actually your body's way of warning you, hey, something isn't right here. Let's bring in some science to back this up, without all the complicated medical jargon. Studies show that seniors with reduced blood flow in their legs are at much higher risk for foot necrosis, infections, and even falls. One major study, published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery, found that poor circulation in the lower limbs was one of the strongest predictors of mobility decline in older adults. Another study in the American Journal of Physiology found that simple lifestyle changes, like exercise and diet, could actually improve circulation within just a few weeks, even in people over 70. That means it's never too late to start making changes. So, to put it all together, weak legs aren't just about aging muscles. Poor circulation, nutrient deficiencies, and medical conditions can all combine to weaken your legs and put your feet at risk for necrosis. The good news? By targeting these causes with the right foods, exercises, and habits, you can strengthen your legs, improve circulation, and protect your independence. Now that we've unpacked what's happening in your body, let's move into the exciting part, the solutions. These are simple, practical steps you can start today to fight back against weak legs and lower your risk of foot necrosis. Let's start with something we all love, food. The right foods can actually act like medicine for your legs. They improve blood flow, strengthen your muscles, and give your body the nutrients it needs to fight off weakness and prevent foot necrosis. Here are 5 powerhouse food groups you can start adding to your plate today. 1. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, beet greens. Leafy greens are rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely. Better blood flow equals more oxygen to your legs and feet. That means less cramping, less fatigue, and healthier tissues. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that seniors who ate nitrate-rich vegetables daily had improved walking performance and reduced fatigue. Add spinach or kale to your morning omelet. Blend beet greens into a smoothie with banana and apple. Toss kale into soups or stews. It softens nicely and adds nutrients. Even 1 cup of greens a day can make a big difference. 2. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in your blood vessels and keep them flexible. Flexible arteries equals better circulation to your feet. Plus, the protein in fish helps preserve muscle mass. According to the American Heart Association, eating fatty fish twice a week improves circulation and reduces the risk of peripheral artery disease. Grill salmon with a squeeze of lemon. Try sardines on whole grain crackers for a quick snack. Bake mackerel with herbs and olive oil. If cooking fish feels like a hassle, canned salmon or sardines are affordable and easy. 3. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flaxseed, chia. Nuts and seeds are loaded with magnesium, protein, and healthy fats. Magnesium is especially important because it helps your muscles contract and relax properly. Adequate magnesium means fewer cramps, stronger muscles, and steadier energy. A study in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that magnesium-rich diets were linked to better muscle function and reduced leg cramps in older adults. Snack on a handful of almonds in the afternoon. Sprinkle flaxseed or chia into your morning oatmeal. Add walnuts to a salad for crunch. Just 1 handful of nuts a day is enough. You don't need a lot. 4. Whole grains. Oats, brown rice, quinoa. Whole grains are packed with fiber and B vitamins. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol, while B vitamins support energy production. Stable blood sugar means better circulation and more energy for your legs. Research in the British Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate whole grains daily had healthier arteries and lower risk of circulation problems. Swap white rice for brown rice or quinoa. Start your day with a bowl of oats topped with fruit. Use whole grain bread instead of white bread. Aim for at least 1 serving of whole grains in every meal. 5. Berries and citrus fruits. Blueberries, oranges, grapefruit. These fruits are loaded with antioxidants, especially vitamin C and flavonoids. They protect your blood vessels from damage and support collagen in your skin and tissues. Healthier blood vessels equals stronger circulation and reduced risk of necrosis. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who ate berries regularly had better vascular function and reduced inflammation.
Add blueberries to yogurt or oatmeal. Have an orange as an afternoon snack. Sip on a glass of water with lemon slices. Even frozen berries count. They're just as nutritious. So by simply adding leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, whole grains, and berries or citrus to your meals, you're already fighting back against weak legs and protecting your feet from necrosis. But food alone isn't enough. To really strengthen your legs, you also need movement. Don't worry, I'm not talking about intense workouts or complicated gym routines. I'm talking about simple, safe movements you can do at home, even in your living room, that build strength and improve circulation. Chair-assisted squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, hold onto it for balance, and slowly bend your knees as if you're about to sit. Then stand back up. Build strength in your thighs and hips, the muscles that support walking and standing. Start with 5 to 10 reps and gradually increase. Heel raises. Hold on to the back of a chair, lift your heels so you're standing on your toes, then lower back down. Strengthens your calves and improves blood flow back to the heart. Try 10 to 15 reps twice a day. Walking plan. Walking is one of the best ways to improve circulation and leg strength. Start with 10 minutes a day. Add 2 to 3 minutes each week until you reach 30 minutes. If walking outside isn't safe, try walking indoors or even marching in place. Seated stretches. While sitting, stretch your legs out in front of you, flex your toes up, and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Improves flexibility, reduces stiffness, and supports circulation. Great for anyone with limited mobility. Food and exercise are the foundation. But there are also small daily habits that can make a huge difference in keeping your legs and feet healthy.
Foot checks. Catching early signs of necrosis is crucial. Look for cuts, sores, or color changes. Do a quick check every night before bed. Use a mirror if needed. Warm water foot soaks. Warm water improves blood circulation and relaxes muscles. Soak for 10 to 15 minutes, then dry thoroughly. Add Epsom salt for magnesium boost. Compression socks. Gentle pressure supports blood flow and prevents swelling. Wear during the day, remove before bed. Post-meal walks. Even 5 to 10 minutes of walking after meals improves blood sugar and circulation. Walk around the house or step outside for fresh air. So when you combine the right foods, safe exercises, and these daily habits, you're giving your legs the best possible chance to stay strong and healthy. But what if you put it all together into one simple plan? That's what we'll cover next. Now that we've gone through the foods, the exercises, and the small daily habits, it's time to put the pieces together. Because here's the secret. When you combine these solutions, they don't just add up. They multiply. They work hand in hand to strengthen your legs, improve your circulation, and dramatically lower your risk of foot necrosis. Let's walk through what a simple day could look like when you combine these solutions. Morning. Start your day with a warm water foot soak. This not only feels relaxing, but it jumpstarts blood circulation in your feet. For breakfast, enjoy a bowl of oatmeal topped with walnuts and blueberries. That's whole grains for energy, nuts for muscle support, and berries for antioxidant protection. Afternoon. After lunch, take a 10-minute walk. If the weather isn't good, walk indoors or even march gently in place. For lunch, have a leafy green salad with spinach, tomatoes, and a small portion of grilled salmon. That's nitrates for blood flow, plus omega-3s to reduce inflammation. Evening. Do a quick exercise routine. A few chair-assisted squats and heel raises while holding onto a sturdy table or chair. For dinner, prepare brown rice with steamed vegetables and a piece of mackerel or sardines. Round it out with a small orange or grapefruit for dessert. Before bed, do a quick foot check. Look for any changes, bruises, or sores. Notice how every part of this routine reinforces the others. The foods provide the building blocks: protein for muscles, antioxidants for blood vessels, and healthy fats for circulation. The exercises use those nutrients to build real strength and stamina. The habits like foot checks and soaks keep your circulation flowing and allow you to catch problems early. This synergy is powerful. For example, eating leafy greens improves your circulation. That makes your exercise more effective because your muscles get more oxygen. Then, because your muscles are stronger, walking feels easier. And that exercise further boosts circulation. It's a positive feedback loop that keeps getting better with consistency. Remember, the goal isn't just to avoid foot necrosis. The real goal is independence. It's the freedom to walk with your grandchildren, to tend your garden, to dance at family celebrations, and to live without fear of losing mobility. By combining these foods, exercises, and routines, you're not just protecting your legs, you're protecting your quality of life.
We've covered the main building blocks: foods, exercises, and routines. But there are also a few bonus lifestyle tips that can supercharge your results and make everything else work even better. Think of these as simple adjustments that don't take much effort but provide a huge payoff for your health. Hydration, the unsung hero. Water is one of the simplest but most overlooked factors in circulation. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and moves more slowly through your veins. That makes it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach your legs and feet. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. If plain water feels boring, try herbal teas, or add lemon slices or cucumber for flavor. Keep a reusable bottle nearby as a gentle reminder to sip throughout the day. Quality sleep for repair and strength. Your body does its best healing while you sleep. Tissues repair, muscles rebuild, and your circulation gets a natural boost during deep rest. Poor sleep, on the other hand, increases inflammation and weakens your immune system, both of which make circulation problems worse. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep. Create a bedtime routine. Dim the lights, turn off screens, and maybe enjoy a warm foot soak or calming tea before bed. Cut back on smoking and alcohol. If you smoke, here's the hard truth. Smoking damages your blood vessels and drastically reduces circulation, making foot necrosis far more likely. Alcohol, when consumed excessively, can also harm your circulation and weaken your muscles. If quitting smoking feels overwhelming, start by cutting back gradually. For alcohol, limit yourself to no more than 1 drink per day and aim for alcohol-free days throughout the week. Stress management. Stress isn't just an emotional issue, it has physical effects. When you're stressed, your blood pressure rises and your circulation suffers. Over time, chronic stress can wear down your body. Try deep breathing exercises. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, then exhale for 6. Gentle yoga, tai chi, or even sitting quietly with calming music can also do wonders. None of these tips are complicated. They don't require fancy equipment or expensive supplements. But when you combine hydration, good sleep, reduced smoking and alcohol, and stress management with the foods, exercises, and daily habits we discussed earlier, you're giving your legs the absolute best chance to stay strong and healthy. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Even adopting 1 or 2 of these lifestyle habits can start shifting your health in the right direction. We've covered a lot today, so let's recap. Weak legs aren't just part of aging, they can signal poor circulation or even the early stages of foot necrosis. But don't worry, you're not powerless. You can improve circulation with power foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and berries, as well as safe exercises like chair-assisted squats, heel raises, and short walks. Daily habits like checking your feet, soaking them, and wearing compression socks also help, along with lifestyle tweaks like staying hydrated, sleeping well, and managing stress. These steps can lead to stronger legs, better circulation, and a more independent life. Start with one simple change today, whether it's adding spinach to your lunch or taking a walk after dinner. Small steps add up to big results over time. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and share which tip you'll try first in the comments. Check out the related videos for more health tips.